What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and it's time to feel the power of William Regal, the Blue Blood, or as Professor lovingly calls him, Rieger. Billy Rieger. So, you know by now, if you've watched other CC's content, that William Regal is phenomenal. I just got some of the pieces that make him incredible. And maybe someday I'll update this video if I get more of the pieces. Notably, I don't have gears, right? I came close to getting one of them. That would be nice. If you have gears, all color moves start with 5 more MP. And wow, that changes the landscape. And then multi-gems, if you have 2 gears, go up by 4, which again is freaking insane. But even without that, you're going to taste this powerful damage that he puts out, right? So the reason I waited to make the video, one is I didn't have the other big trick for him, and 2, I've been trying to get him to 6 silver, and I may again update at some point, because trick is I've got all of this and not enough of this, right? So 6 bronze, that means 6 silver, his damage doubles. So we could just do mental math for that. That's pretty easy. The trick that I was missing before is this guy right here. One Mr. Drew McIntyre, the master of the Claymore. I just didn't have him. Got him in the player choice loot. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. It was nail biting, because until I got him, the loot was like garbage, but then it was all worth it instantly as soon as I got him, right? So this is the move set. You just saw it, but I'm going to show it again. The Regalplex on the bottom. If you don't have the tricks, you run him triple green. But in this case, you put the Regalplex on the bottom, deals damage, chooses 4 gems to make into pyros, which modify all the gems above it into yellow. It does have a hardcore ability as well. If your opponent is striker, then you increase your green gem damage by 75%. That's not needed for this. Then the Regal Cutter. This is where Striker Drew comes in clutch. Deal damage. Choose 3 gems to make into Pyro, which will modify all gems above it into multi-gems of strength 7. So imagine if you had that second gear. And then the Tiger Bomb, which deals damage and chooses gems to choose to make yellow. I showed you the entourage, so I'll skip, but I'll go back to it here. Here's the trick for the whole thing. It's the Piper Plate. Yeah, you knew it. You saw it coming, right? This is the #1 person to have a Piper Plate on the game, or on in the game, period. Whenever you make 4 or more pyro gems, increase all of your gem damage by 100%, your yellow gem damage by 500%. Note that this is a move damage strap, because that's the best I got. I do have Double Fury 2 on him, but even this gem damage right here is not one of my higher ones. I don't know if I've got one that does a percentage. Nope, all of those are occupied. And by the way, I have a lot of Fury 2 here, and then none of them in 2 of the other slots, right? So I'm giving up quite a bit of damage, right? I don't have gears. I don't have, you'll see when I move over to the trainers, I don't have Sensational Sherry, right? And with gears, I can move on even Matt Hardy or whoever to bump it up even higher, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So here's what I'm running for Entourage with the explanations now. Double MP trainers. Woods for purple and George the Animal Steel for green. Think about the damage we could do if we didn't have to have them on there. But I have to for this build. So then you have Drew, Master of the Claymore. He is essential to make this specific moveset go off, because you need to be able to proc the Piper Plate twice. That's 1,000%, right? Mind-blowing. 1,200% if the 100% to all gems stacks with the 500%. I don't know that, but either way. And then we've got yellow gems doing 12k more with Undertaker. If there's somebody else that's doing in the 40% or higher gem damage as of, when you see this, use them instead. and we'll go from there. Trainers, if you had the gear, of course, would be Sherry and Matt. If you have both of those, I don't have Sherry, or just anybody who does yellow gem damage, just flat out. But with Drew, you're hitting that twice on the pyro plate, and it is insane damage, even with all the bells I'm missing. So let me show you what it looks like. All right, we are initiating war games against one Edward Guerrero. And here's the thing. If you are in Feud, because I used him a lot this weekend in Feud, you would need Santa Hogan instead of Undertaker to start loaded turn 1. But other than that, he started loaded turn 1 every time for me this feud, and he definitely does it without Santa Hogan on the road. So you start by throwing down your first set of pyros, and you want these on the bottom. You want all 5 of them in a row on the bottom, right? There you go. Then you throw out the next set of pyros, which, by the way, means you have propped the Piper plate twice. Put them above in some form or fashion. And the one trick to this is you do not want to make like a big blob that breaks together, because if so, it will break just once instead of twice. You want to be able to have 2 distinct row breaks. So watch that third row up and be careful of yellow gems there. We didn't have any, so life was good. You are doing 215. Oh, that's right. You got to break the pyro gems, Lee. Oh, well, why don't we do that, eh? Why don't we do that? So you've already got 1, and that's what you need. You just need 1 on one of the rows, and we've got it. So a 4 break there, plus a 4 break there, so that it breaks both rows. And you're going to see, bam, bam, they all went times 7. They all turned yellow. They all break. That was 34 million damage. At 6-star silver, you are talking about 68 million damage. That is 6-star gold proof. Is it? Are we going to see that? Like, we'll find out, right? In a few months, probably, from when this video releases. But 6-star gold, let's talk about that. What if they double current health pools? Because that would be possible. That's maybe even likely, given the damage output some of these characters are seeing. So let's say that they double current health pools, right? So your 6 silver showboats are having about 27 to 35 on the top end million damage, and million health, and he already does that and then some. So if it doubles from 35 to say 60 or 70, and he's doing 68 million. By the way, if you've watched Professor's content, he does a lot on this William Regal guy here, the Rieger, and with his tricks, including Sherry and gear, he is hitting in excess of 80 to 100 plus million easy, right? Easy. So is he 6-star gold proof? I think so. I would be surprised if I'm wrong on that one. But that is how you feel the power of William Regal, the Blue Blood. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Like this video. Share it with your friends in faction who are saying, hey, I just got this guy. Is he any good? Yeah, right? I mean, devastatingly good. And keep coming back for more, because we've got a few more power moves to show off. I'll see you next time. Bye.